Hey, good morning. Good Tuesday morning. We are live, waiting for the servers to come up, as we normally do on Tuesdays. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. That's for sure. I figured we could go over some news and stuff, and talk about some gold making stuff that went and did yesterday a bit as well. I was kind of bummed a little bit after the stream yesterday, just how prices and stuff have been going. But I was doing some more thaumaturgy last night, and it seemed to be doing all right. The prices kind of went back up a little bit. So I was able to make a little bit of gold doing that, but still kind of bummed me out just a little bit yesterday, right? But we'll get through it, and we'll keep pushing on towards our goal of 10 million gold before midnight launches. And I guess at this point, if we don't hit it, but we get close, I mean, heck, that's pretty good too, right? But I'm going to keep pushing forward on that. And then when Legion Remix hits, we're going to be playing that a lot. And keep our concentration alts cranking every Wednesday and Saturday, I think. Until that's not profitable anymore. But, like they say, if you find something that's working, you just beat it and you just ride that horse until it dies, right? I got me a new Ghost Energy drink for today. It's a peach flavored, and it tastes like those peach ring candy things, so that's pretty good. Well, Costco had new flavors out again. We got to try a new one, so that was pretty cool. But hopefully you guys are having a good day. And hopefully the servers will come up shortly. I'm actually going to kind of check and see where they stand for right now. They usually about 9:45-ish is when they usually come back up. See, okay, all the realms are still down, so it'll be a little bit. I mean, we got a lot of news coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Midnight Alpha Deep Dive. Not totally sure what to expect from that, but we'll definitely find out. Hopefully we get some news and information about professions and stuff, so when we make our plan, we can, make it can adjust if need be, right? I was trying to do that a little bit yesterday, and I need to level up my concentration alts to 80. I think that's the big thing. Because we definitely will know that professions will need at least level 80, right? And I was thinking about the leveling up the old professions for housing. But no, we kind of went through that a little bit yesterday, seeing who had what. But I'm just wondering how far they really need to be leveled. Because, Blizzard likes to have things to be pretty available for people. Now, I'm sure there'll be like kind of more exclusive things that'll require to be max level on some professions. But I think, this is speculation on my part, obviously. But I'm thinking you might just be able to go to like 50 points in the older professions, and might be good. I don't feel like they would bury everything behind having to max out old professions. So that's kind of just my thoughts on that. And it's probably right, because I've never been wrong before on this stuff, right? Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. But that's kind of my thinking on that. But I think part of that is also actually not really wanting to max them all out. So kind of laziness on my part as well, I guess. I mean, maybe not laziness, maybe just picking and choosing where I want stuff to be. But I definitely have a lot of leveling up to do with alts and stuff. So yeah. Boojum 55, hello gamer. I really enjoy your gameplay, that's why I followed. Oh boy. I'd love to join your next stream. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming in. If you're a person, if you're a bot, thanks for coming in and commenting as well. Avance says, hey, good morning. Good morning, Avance. How have you been doing? I've been doing really well, man. Really well. I mean, not so much on the gold making part, with the prices fluctuating like they have been, but overall, really good. Really good. Carl, what's up, Carl? How are you doing today? He's got the finger thing. Is #1. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate that. For sure. For sure. But Avance, hopefully you've been doing well yourself. How about you? How have you been doing? Hope Carl's doing really well with those boundless ciphers. The prices drop on those. Let's see. Avance says, yeah, the prices really dropped. Yeah, they sure have. I was doing some thaumaturgy after the stream yesterday, and I got some stuff at pretty good prices, and I didn't have time to process all of it when I bought it about in the afternoon yesterday. So I came back later and went and processed it, and some stuff prices kind of rebounded a little bit, so that was good. Made a little bit of gold from that. But yeah, it's more fun to make gold whenever you can't really mess up, right? But price drops is when it shows character, right? And it shows if you really know what you're doing, I feel like. But I definitely appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Tomorrow is the new trading post for October. I don't know if you guys have seen some of this stuff. Here, we'll look at it real quick. Oh my god, what's this? Spend up to 8.5 million bronze to earn new and exclusive cosmetics from Legion. 8.5 million? Oh my gosh. I feel like this might be a little crazy, but who knows? Carl says, got a snipe, so I'm crafting stuff for a 20% ROI now. Nice, man. Nice. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Here's a trading post. Like, look at this mount. I want this. This looks awesome. And then the new Headless Horseman mount looks pretty cool as well. Avance says, you know about the midnight beta this 1st October? It's only Epic Edition. Well, I know they're having the alpha, starting the alpha on the 2nd of October. But I haven't got a key or anything like that, so. But when they come out with the beta, we'll definitely be jumping on that for sure. But hopefully we get a lot of good profession news and stuff. From the alpha and all that stuff. Yeah, I'd love to be jumping in on that stuff. Here's a Headless Horseman mount. Let's see, can we click this? Oh yeah. I think I like this one better than the original one. That looks pretty cool. Let's see, oh, okay. That elephant, man. New Headless Horseman thing. Vance says, I don't know if it's only Epic Edition. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the pre-orders and with beta and all that stuff work. And we got a green one of these. We had what? Red last time. Let's see. Weapons look kind of cool. Oh, this is pretty sick. I don't know. I'm a sucker for the bendy swords, right? Call them the bendy swords. Shield's cool. I like a lot of the shield transmogs, but I don't really have any tanks, so it's like it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, there's a better picture of the horseman mount. Looks really cool. I'll be spending a lot, but this I'm going to definitely get this. I think that looks really cool. Legion Forged Elliot Griffin. Wait, what? Is that a typo? Does it turn into a griffin? That'd be funny. First flying Ellic, right? That'd be cool. I think that looks cool. Let's see. That's about it for that. Let's kind of go back up to this a little bit. Like 8.5 million bronze for get everything in Legion Remix. I hope that bronze comes fast and furious, right? Great movie, by the way. I'm a sucker for Fast and Furious movies. But hopefully, like... That seems like a lot of bronze to get all this stuff. I guess they definitely want you in Legion Remix for a long time. The Balders, 30,000. Order Hall mounts, 20,000 each. Oh my gosh, for each class. And here's, oh my gosh, look at these mounts. Probably all kinds of different colors, right? Jins M, welcome in, Jins. The Shattering Rank 1 shards gives currently 11% profit on EU. Let's see how long it'll take until the price drops even more. Well, good. Hopefully you can get some capitalize on that a bit. It's always good, and I won't tell anybody, okay? It'll be our little secret. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday when I bought a bunch of Weaver cloth and turned it to exquisite bolts, and it was profitable, I was like, oh, this is great. It was like a 7 or 8 gold profit on like on each exquisite bolt. I was like, we're back in business. So I bought a lot and went through the process and listed them all at like 65 gold each, which was the going rate at the time. And then later, I didn't sell any of them and the price dropped to 60. I was like, ooh. So I was able to sell them and make a little bit of profit from them. But man, it was kind of disheartening a little bit. And they dropped 5 gold within a few hours. That was not fun. There's even an archaeology. Oh, okay. The spirit of, okay, Ekro. I was like, is there even an archaeology mountain remix? That's the same one that, like every 6-month one, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Jen says, I was just shattering 1,000 shards and around 3,000 profit. Not really worth the time. Heck yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Got a war turtle for 100 million bronze. Oh, that's just all in phase 1. So all these mounts in phase 1. In phase 2, you add a bunch more. Wait, okay, so they're reusing like a lot, like Midnight's Eternal Reigns. That's the... I already have that. I'm glad I already have the ones at 100,000 bronze. That's good. Yeah, I don't have any of the Goldan ones, unfortunately. No, the Collector's Bounty, I did that one so many times and I didn't get anything. Got some more. And more on phase 4. Oh my gosh, the amount of mounts is crazy. I guess some of them are like older mounts as well. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Forgot to put my phone on silent. Spam risk. Spam risk on the phone calls. About 4 or 5 of those a day, every single day. Pretty annoying. So you got pets and toys. I think some of the pets are cool, but I just can't really get into the pets like I do the mounts for some reason. The Legion ensembles. Okay, bunch of stuff here as well. Man. Man, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm definitely not gonna get everything, that's for sure. I'm gonna play it a lot, but I don't think I'll be able to get everything. Got to pick and choose. I guess that's the whole point, right? Picking and choosing what you want. And even like heroic raid ensembles, separate mythic raid ensembles, probably just a bunch of recolors, really. I'm guessing anyway. I haven't looked, so don't hold me to that. That's usually how they operate, right? A bunch of recolors and stuff. All right, let's check the servers and see if they're up yet. Should be. So at 9:49. Grieving Realm list logging in the game server. You know what that means? It's working. Click this button. And that should switch over. There it goes. All right, we're in. We are in. Nice. Now I got a loading screen, right? Loading screen. With Legion Remix, I definitely want to level up a Blood Elf, a Goblin, a High Mountain Tauren Druid, and even a Dark Iron Dwarf. Use him for blacksmithing, because he gets like faster blacksmithing crafting speed and +5 to blacksmithing. And then Blood Elf +5 to enchanting, Goblin +5 to alchemy. And then High Mountain Tauren Druid for the dual gathering. So that's what I got on my prep list so far. That should be enough to get me started on Remix for sure. Let's see, we sold a little bit of that stuff. 1,000 Storm Dust, 500 Orbinid. Sure I said that wrong. Let's see. But he's up to, my Thaumaturgy guy's up to 257,000 gold. Let's see, his total loss is... Oh, that's always fun to look at. Oh, he's under 300,000 now. So he's clawing his way back. After me trying to figure it out. I'm heading in the right direction. Well, that's good. That's good. Actually, although it'll probably grow, because I'll probably have to do a Storm Dust for tomorrow's concentration crafting. Let's see, where's the sting sheet at? Oh, I closed it, I think. Oh my gosh. Of course I did. See, there it is. Okay. See how... I wonder if I should wait a little bit for doing this with the servers just coming up. Kind of see where prices... we'll look and see. Maybe I get some good deals. We will go with it. Export these. Dump it into there. Yeah, I'm still using golds in the Thaumaturgy sheet. 715, 758, 1272. All look okay. I definitely don't buy in huge quantities. I mean, I guess that's kind of relative, right? I know he's got it set up like by 80,000 at a time. I'm not quite doing that, but every little bit, I think. Bismuth 1189. Too bad. Oh my gosh, can I get that? Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll buy all that. Under 10 is... Oh, under 10 is insane. I'll even go to 11 and be alright. Oh yeah. Snatch all that up. That one's at 12. We'll leave that alone. $722. Maybe, I don't know. That 7.9. That's better. I want to buy. Yeah, we'll buy it. That. See leather. Oh my gosh, $5.75. It's not much, but we can get one craft out of that, I guess. It was 780s. 728. Might be a bit. Well, not bad actually. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Buy 10,000 of that. That has to be enough to get us started. Let's see. Oh, Lord DCSV, welcome in. He says, hello, what farm would you recommend to a person who just got a few hours to play per day to make a token per month? That's a great question. I usually kind of always kind of lean towards mining and herbalism. I'm doing kind of dual gathering. I mean, mostly because that's what I did in the past when I had that helped me get started and to kind of build up some gold. But let's see, like a few hours to play per day to make for a token for a month. Oh, you should be able, like a few hours a see, 20-ish. Yeah, you could probably, like mining and herbalism, you could probably do like an hour a day for a couple weeks and get like a token in a month. So that's what I'd probably do, mining and herbalism. That seems like kind of the, I guess, go-to answer, really. What a lot of people always end up recommending, but it's just, usually it works really well, so. Do that, or there's always the Dark Flame Cleft, right? You could farm a Weaver Cloth and cards. You could do that as well. But you might like check price and all this stuff. You definitely want to check prices before you jump in and just kind of see kind of how they're doing. And the prices right now have been kind of falling a bit. So you could do that. You could do, and I don't know, like maybe, dude, I don't know if like doing World Quest and stuff would be super good or not, but if it was me and I was doing that, I would probably do mining and herbalism. That or the Dark Flame Cleft. You know, those are my like two main recommendations. That's what I would do. Let's see. Oh, we got 43 seconds on that, so let's click that. And then as your gold, you get, you know, you'd have your gold for your token every month, and then you'd have extra gold, and then you can start using that extra gold. Well, at this point, probably would save it and start getting ready for midnight. You'd have a little bit of roll to work on professions in the next expansion. Just kind of slowly build up start and building up your empire. Yeah, hopefully that helps, man. Man. Man, oh man. Hopefully we can get some of this stuff sold and do well with it. See, I'm kind of clicking around like I normally do. Okay. I want to make sure everything's working as it should. I guess I should probably check that before 30 minutes into the stream, but that's alright. That's quite alright. We're getting there. Yeah, hopefully we get some great information tomorrow. I feel like it's just going to be like a major hype event for Alpha. We'll get all hyped and then have to watch the bigger streamers and stuff play, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, is that lagging a bit? That helps a little bit. There we go. I like the noises. Just kind of chilling and doing the, of course I can't have the nice things. No, that's all right. We'll just kind of let it go. I was kind of thinking yesterday as well, like dungeon wise and stuff like that. What would be good for just like raw gold farm? If that's even, because I know back in the day I always enjoyed doing that before they, started doing the legacy thing and kind of decrease the amount of raw gold you could get in different dungeons and stuff. But I think what Dragonflight dungeons and stuff don't cross into legacy mode until the beginning of next expansion. So I was thinking maybe I should try and run some of the old Dragonflight dungeons solo and see how fast I can get through there and see if that's worthwhile making any gold. Kind of as a separate kind of thing. It's one of those things you gotta try and see if it works. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. We could see what I got in the vault. We'll let this crank a little bit. This is where a second account would come in super handy. I could just do thaumaturgy on the second account, and then I can play on my main account, right? It was funny watching like Goldsin and other people do the thaumaturgy on like 5 accounts at one time. It's like, oh my gosh. It's super crazy. Let's see, what is the 1272 for the rank 2 bismuth? That's not bad. Storm Dust is 2280. Like yesterday afternoon, it was like at 20 gold, 50 silver each. Weaver Cloth rank 2's dropped below 20. That's not cool. I guess it is. Oh, I don't know. I guess it is. I guess for my purposes, it can be. Maybe I'm like Jens was saying earlier, like the amount of time it takes to do all the Weaver Cloth into bolts, into cuffs, and disenchanting, and then shattering. Oh, I did that so long this expansion, but now I'm like, why didn't I do thaumaturgy so much earlier? But I guess better late than never, right? Did you guys got any major plans for your midnight prep or anything like that? In terms of characters, or what characters you're going to level up during Legion Remix? Or if you're even going to play Legion Remix at all. Hopefully it'll be another like super fast way to level. Just definitely want it to be faster than, or on par with the Earth and Skywriting leveling. So we can go to 80 from, what? Go to 80 in a couple hours. It would be super happy. Do different races, right? We don't have a million earthen. Let's see, we'll let this crank for another couple minutes and then we'll jump. And I'm curious about the vault. I did more than my 2 delves last week. I did 3. Why didn't I just do another one for 4 to open up 2 slots? I don't know, but we'll have our one shot, see if we get anything good again. One shot, one opportunity. Mom spaghetti, right? Do. Saw there's a big old Reddit thread for people asking questions for the alpha deep dive. I'm just wondering how many of those questions they'll actually answer. Maybe like 1 or 2. Cherry picked ones probably. Oh my gosh. I need to see if it does that whenever I got all that stuff closed. Kind of annoying. Haven't done any of my crafting orders since I got all the points I needed for thaumaturgy. I guess that's okay. Not a big deal at all. These maxed out and that maxed out, and then that one maxed out. Do. 45 seconds. Come on, game. Go faster. I wonder how many server resources it takes up for all the people crafting in the game. I wonder if it's a big drain on resources for them. Probably not at this point, but be interesting if every player all starts crafting at the same exact time. What if it'd take down a server? I think that'd be hilarious. But obviously don't do that. That would be bad. Okay. We got all those. The Myco Bloom. We'll come back and we'll finish that out here in a bit. Might be shooting myself in the foot. I don't know. But I'm curious to see what he has in his vault. Hopefully, lucky vault day, and I need to do Brewfest as well. The Brewfest boss. Yesterday, I got the design or plan or something for the Proto Drake, for the Brewfest. So that was cool. Whoa. See. Come on, game. I don't even know what I need, really. See, legs. Yes, we needed legs. Nice. Oh, that's great. Hero piece and tier. Well, that's real good. Successful Tuesday. Put that in the pile. Alright, cool. Now really be able to kill the Brewfest boss. Do I have a... I don't have a helmet here. Most of this stuff is old. Well, some of these rings are like, say they're an upgrade, but then I put them on and it goes the other way and says it's not. It's weird. Add-on or something. Let's see, come on. Alright, let's see. Weaver cloth. Wow, 19. Oh. Not so much 19, I guess. The exquisite bolt. Oh, they're back up to 65. I should have waited. Shouldn't have sold mine at 60, I guess. Well, that's kind of good news, though. That's good. So you go to Gleaming Shards. Let's see what, 46. Rank 1, Storm Dust, 13. So 39. Lose about 7 gold when you shatter rank 1 shards. Rank 2's at 57. Rank 3's at 95. Mastery enchants 1600. Ace to 18. Need to add all the enchants. Alright. See if we can get that mount today. See if we can get people to click the button. Come on, tank, click it. Click the button. Oh, guess I can't disenchant the boss to death, huh? Trash Can is now leader of the group. Nice. Uh-oh. Trash Can just crushed it. 8.6 million on that. That dude ain't no trash can. Ain't no trash can. Alright, come on. Oh, gosh. Every single day, every single time, I get so nervous before I open this thing. I don't know why. It's just... It's man, nervous. Alright. Here we go. Come on, mount. No mount. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. Well, we tried, though. We tried. We tried. Well, that build up in anticipation for some tokens. It's okay. How much longer do we have with Brewfest anyway? See, we're here. Brewfest ends here on the 9th. And it's Sunday starts Dark Moon Fair again, so that's good. Okay. Right. No mount today, but that's all right. Because we got tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll definitely get the mount. Definitely. All right, let's switch back to this guy and do some more of the crafting things. Do. Okay. Get him thaumaturgin things. He's a thaumaturd. Alright, we'll let that cook for a minute. Let's kind of go back and look and see if there's anything interesting. Here, let's... Oh. Let me click this. There we go. Let him cook for a minute. I don't know if you guys saw this. Some of the merch they sent the Wowhead. I think Tally got one as well. This is a cool looking little mug thing. Not as cool as mine though. No, I feel like I show this every single day. But yeah. Yeah, mine's cooler. Not really, but I like it. Really heavy. I feel like I'm going to break it. Although this one looks like you can actually drink out of it, maybe. I don't know if you would, if you would really want to, though. But mine, I don't think you can. See. About it for that. Super cool. Okay. That not. Oh, too far. Too far. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, the housing exterior thing. Change some of the exterior stuff. That's cool. Different roof options. You add your flamingo. Look at that. You can make that huge. Definitely a small clip of the UI. Okay, 200% in size. Like that. Small glimpse of the tools. I know they try to make it super easy, but I don't know. We'll see how well it... Well, at least for me, how well it'll end up being. I'm usually terrible at that kind of stuff. So, it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Okay, why is it? Okay, there we go. Let's see, and we talked about yesterday, October 21st is for the turbo boost part, really. I think most of this other stuff is kind of older. Using jewelry to increase artifact weapon traits and Legion Remix. What's this all about? Oh, just get some... Oh, I think it's like a... I don't know, I might be getting a couple things confused, but maybe like a daily quest or early quest you can do to get jewelry. And they say wait until you're leveled up to get it or something. Oh, okay, we'll see. Upon reaching level 80, make haste not waste daily quest will award a single random epic piece of jewelry, matching your current highest gear level. Okay. That's kind of interesting. All the rates and stuff. Alright. That's about really it there. All this other stuff's kind of old. Jump back. Oh, of course my guy stopped. He stopped with his crafting. So I get for not paying attention for a second, right? You process through this and get this stuff sold, and hopefully we can sell it for more than we bought it for. I feel like his gold pile's starting to get big enough to where I'm like kind of leery about spending it all right and throwing it right back. But I pretty much did again though, didn't I? 10,000 gold left. But 247,000 towards for this guy. Figure once if I can get him up to 300,000, then I'll take 100,000 and bank it. Trying to debate on when I should start banking the storm dust for tomorrow. In case it keeps going down today. Maybe I can do that tonight. Do a big round of this tonight. Be all set with that for sure. Yeah, I definitely need to get a second account going. And actually do other stuff in the game. Being held hostage by thaumaturgy right now. That's okay. Maybe we have enough where we can get to 300,000 after doing this whole big thing. That'd be really nice. You guys got anything interesting going on in the game today? Have the vaults been nice to you guys or anything today? Hopefully upgrades for everybody. That would be super cool. Super, super cool. More mounts for everybody. Think what, Carl? You said you got the new Brewfest bomber mount yesterday, didn't you? I think, yeah. Let's see. Maybe, or maybe I was getting confused. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, Carl, you're still the only person I've heard that has gotten that that has gotten that mount. So congratulations again. I'm kind of wondering about next Tuesday, how long maintenance and stuff is going to be. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be super long maintenance, I probably won't stream next Tuesday. But if there's somehow can launch it and have a short maintenance, I probably will. Just kind of depends. Definitely running a tight schedule and picking up the kiddos from school and all that kind of fun stuff. But we will see. I think for Central Time tomorrow, I think the Midnight Alpha deep dive started at 11 a.m. So I don't know. I was trying to think if I should stream that. If I can. I don't know if I get copyright issue or anything with that though. I guess other people stream that kind of stuff all the time, I feel like, so I might be okay to do that. I don't know. Guess there's one way to find out, right? Almost through this bit. It's the magic of thaumaturgy. Do. Hopefully you can. I always feel like kind of nervous about selling all the stuff that I get. Like, is it going to take a while to sell? But all the stuff you get, I guess it's just because it's basic materials. They sell really quick usually. Might have to relist a stack of something or another. I guess it kind of just depends on who's throwing up stuff at the same time. I usually just throw it all up in one big go and let it ride after getting through this whole process. I'm thinking my High Mountain Warrior Padway, since he's got tailoring and inscription, for next expansion, turning him into my like dungeon farming guy. I imagine that'll still be a thing, right? Hopefully for cards and cloth. Well, that'll be nice. Trying to decide if I should start out, gathering for next expansion, or just doing that, or just picking up the regular professions and getting it leveled as quickly as possible. Squirtle Master Kenobi with the super chat says, "Good morning. How goes the gold grind? I was realizing the other day a carpenter profession would make old content relevant again, like going to Pandaria for materials to make Pandarian style furniture." The $10 super chat. Wow. Thanks, Squirtle. I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. And yeah, a carpenter profession would be super awesome. That would be fun to do. I just like being able to go out and chop down trees and stuff. I don't know. I just think that's the coolest thing in the game, where you can go and cut down a tree and stuff. But yeah, that would definitely make old content relevant again. That'd be super cool if they did that. The gold grind is going. It's a grind still, I guess, right? But yesterday it was kind of lacking with the prices dropping and everything. But last night prices seemed to kind of rebound a little bit. So it actually wasn't too terribly bad yesterday. Thaumaturgy saved the day pretty much yesterday. But we're still grinding towards our goal. 7.8 million. If I get this guy up to 300,000 gold today, then I'll probably throw another 100,000 back towards the goal. And then get ready for concentration alts tomorrow. So we're just just doing the grind, right? Doing the grind. But I hope you're having a great day, Squirtle Master Kenobi. Hopefully you're making a lot of gold and stuff. Or having fun. Yeah, definitely appreciate that super chat for sure, man. For sure. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're slowly getting through this pile of stuff. Slowly but surely. Squirtle Master Kenobi says, "I'm making levels, trying to grind out as many 80s as possible." Awesome. Awesome, man. That sounds like a good thing to do for sure. Now I'm excited for Remix next week. And I'm going to do that to level up. See, I need, what, 1, 2, 3... I want to level up at least 4 more characters to 80. That's my plan for Remix. At least 4, maybe more. And I would like to level up some of my concentration alts aren't quite 80 yet. Well, actually, quite a few of them aren't. So I'd kind of like to level them up to 80 as well at some point. But with that, it's like, would it be faster to level up a new character to 80 or level those from 70 to 80? Guess it just kind of depends on how fast Remix goes and all that kind of stuff. I think what right now about 70 to 80 takes at least what 2 or 3 hours. And then like if you do the Earth and Sky Riding, it's about 2 hours 20 minutes to get from 10 to 80 with the Earthen. So I don't know, I'll figure it out. Figure it out for sure. Hopefully Legion Remix will be right there. Hopefully a couple hours. I want it to be a couple hours to start a new character, get him to 80. I'll be happy with that. Squirtle says, my primary goal is to get at least one of each class to 80, divided between Horde and Alliance before midnight. Nice, nice. Heck yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Have, you know, one of each class, and you can make them all your mains. That'd be cool. All right, let's do these. Oh, hold on, let's make sure I'm not away. Okay. Squirtle says, I currently have Hunter, Warrior, Mage, Shaman, and Paladin working on Priest, Evoker, and DK. Nice. How do you like the Evoker? I couldn't really get myself into my Evoker all that much, really. Are you enjoying it? But priests are fun. Shadow Priest is the only priest spec. I think I was like, a Shadow Priest was my main for many, many years, and he has never healed anything in his life. Really funny. I need to go through and see. I know I have like most of my like alts and concentration alts are all paladins, which I probably should have thought that through a little bit differently, but that's okay. Squirtle Master says, I love it. I love the Dragon Colors theme of the powers. Nice. A female Worgen Shadow Priest? Nice. Nice. Heck yeah. Like, yeah, man, Shadow Priests are so cool. I remember the first time I ever played a Shadow Priest was in when Burning Crusade started. My brother had he had a friend in Classic that he raided with. I guess Vanilla, not Classic, but that he raided with, and this guy quit playing, so he gave his account to my brother, which I was able to play Shadow Priest on for the first time, and I'm like, whoa, this is totally different. And I liked the way it was, you know, way back then. And then I started, I'm like, I need to level me one up on my account. So I did, and it was fun. But yeah, like back in the day when the Shadow Priest was just pretty much a mana battery for raids and all that kind of stuff. It was definitely good times. It felt really different. Before that, I was playing my warrior all the time. And obviously it's very, very different from a warrior. But it was fun to level up and try out. I liked it so much, it was my main for quite a while. Let's see, since... Yeah, I played my warrior in Burning Crusade. I played my warrior in Wrath. So I guess it was WoD is when I made my Shadow Priest my main. So I guess it was quite a while after trying it out and stuff, but... Or maybe it was halfway through Wrath. Oh. All I can remember though is Wrath I was the tank for the guild. BC, I was off tank, and then a tank in Wrath. I'm a warrior. Maybe it was towards the end of Wrath when I quit raiding. But this fun times for sure. I don't think I've ever made a working character. No, I take it back. I think I have made one, but I haven't leveled them past like 20 or something. Because that's kind of something else I need to do, is go through and see how many like random characters that I created and ended up not playing. Oh man. Ran out of go-go juice. Just when you feel like thaumaturgy can't get any slower, your potion runs out and you're like, oh my gosh. Squirtle Master Kenobi says, for whatever reason, I haven't been able to replicate the magic that Hunter brings to me. Awesome. Well, there you go. That's a great way to find out which class you like the most, right? Cool. Eddie75, welcome in, bud. Says, good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. I fixed the poison slime pipes. Nice. Nice. I'm so glad I am done with Ice Crown. with ICC. But yeah, man, I feel that. That's great. Great, Eddie. Hopefully you're doing well today as well, man. Well, I guess he is. He just fixed the poison slime pipes. He's fired up. He's ready to go. Love it. Love it. Man, let's see what we got here. We got a lot of stuff. I like seeing stacks of 1,000. I like that. This might have been the biggest batch I've ever done with thaumaturgy so far. Zodiac. Welcome in, Zodiac. He says, until they ass housing things. Oh, add. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Until they add housing things in ICC. Absolutely, yeah. You know they're going to. Then we're all going back. Absolutely. They're going to add something. They're going to be sitting back thinking, you thought you were done with ICC. Not quite. Come back. Oh, shoot. We'll all be there. We'll all be there waiting for it, you know. Like, all right, here we go, guys. We'll all be smiling and happy to do it, too. That's the funny part, right? We're not addicted to this game or nothing. Another place I'm glad I'm done with is, uh-oh. Clicking things and breaking things. Oh, come on, don't be... Oh, really? I broke it, guys. Zodiac says we all need to farm Invincible stable for our front yards. Oh, yeah, that would be sick, though. That would be totally sick. And the drop rate would be lower than Invincible. Or no, it'd have the same drop rate as Invincible, but you have to have Invincible first before you can even possibly get the stable, right? Get clicking around in my bag and I break stuff. Hold on. Oh, I guess I should just click that reload UI button, right? Can't stand having Lua errors. It bothers me. Open my bags. There we go. Heck yeah. I'm glad to also be done with Molten Core finally. Eddie says, I have Invincible. Professor Putrid is still my favorite raid boss. Nice, man. Nice. Professor Putricide. Yeah, there we go. Good news, everyone! Totally didn't do that right, but you get the gist of it. You feel me? You hear? I'm sorry. That was bad. I was saying I'm also finally done with Molten Core. It took me... It's like when I came back, like right before The War Within came out, I was doing on one of my on a Padaway, I think it was, doing Molten Core and you know, working on the legendaries and stuff. And then and he had the old blacksmithing stuff, so he could craft the Sulfuron's hammer. And then I got pretty quickly, like a couple weeks in, I got the legendary piece to drop from Ragnaros, and then I made the Hand of Rag. And then it took me about 6 months of doing Molten Core every single week to be able to get what is it, Thunder Fury? Oh my god, I feel like an idiot not knowing exactly what. But I was able to finally get that after 6 months. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after I finished the Hand of Rag, I got the first binding I needed for that. And I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. And then it's like, you know, just about 6 months later, I got the second one finally to drop. But hopefully they don't add any housing stuff back in there. Man, what other kind of stuff could they do? Like, man, I just wonder how far they're going to take the whole housing thing. Did someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Absolutely, absolutely. And I need to make a tank so he can transmog and have that as a weapon. Because that'd be super cool. Because you know, a tank, when you get in a group and the tank has Thunder Fury, you know it means business, right? And that's going to be a good group. And then I can fool everyone because I'll be absolutely terrible. And they'll be like, oh my gosh. But he says I have about 10k of each of each cloth, so I'm hoping that goes well for new housing things. Nice, man. Yeah, hopefully it does. Old cloth. Okay, old. Okay, I got you. 10k each of old cloth. All right. Nice. So you got your nice little stash going. I like that because it's not too many to where, you know, to where it's make or break. It's just enough, and if it goes well, and then it'll be a nice little addition to the gold pile. And if it doesn't, it's not too many where it hurts you in the long run. I like that. I like that, Eddie. That's awesome. I think that's a good idea. I wonder if like blacksmithing ores and stuff from back then would probably be something else great to kind of stock up on a little bit. Making old bars and stuff as well. That'd probably something else. Could be good, I guess. Like I was kind of like earlier, I was kind of talking about like the doing the old professions and maxing them out and stuff, and like how I kind of don't want to do it. And then I was sitting there thinking, like, they want the housing to be available to like pretty much everybody, right? And so I was kind of just contemplating like maybe all the new housing, like things to craft, won't be over like 50 in the older professions. You know, like 50 skill or something. They set it kind of low so more people can be accessible to it. But that could just be me, like, wishful thinking, so not having to go back and level up all the old stuff as well, though. So, hopefully it's, hopefully it won't be too bad. I wonder if they're going to drop any more housing news tomorrow for the deep dive. That's going to cause some prices to start going up. I don't even check the prices on old materials. I probably should have been following that a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna click on things and probably see if we break something here. Let's see. This a thing? Oh. Do do do. Far back does this go? I don't know, these charts and stuff confuse me. Yeah, it looks like... Oh. Well, might help if you guys could see what I'm looking at, right? There we go. I'm just looking at linen cloth, at least. I mean, I guess it's linen cloth, so it's on the whole realm, or the whole region, I guess. Like, prices are pretty low, but... Let's see, lowest prices, quantity... That's about steady, I guess. I don't really know how to read this so too well. A 6 month, a year. Look at all. Guess what? Before December. Well, that was around what? The launch of War Within, I guess. Quantity went way up. There's not a whole lot new, I guess, on it. Really, I guess. I don't know. So good with this stuff, right? Look at copper bars. It's 5 gold, 470 each. The lowest price, 449, 20,000. Plus this past week. I wonder if, I don't know, maybe I should check that. Like, I know I've been really focused on a dang old the War Within stuff. And with prices kind of falling, I wonder if we kind of look back and see if it'd be worth it to go from the older stuff, you know, like turns, well, I don't know, turn some of the ore into bars and all that kind of stuff. I guess the trick with the older stuff is you don't have the resourcefulness or multi-craft things available. See what total quantity, the ore. Oh man, look at, it's like low quantity, high quantity, low, high, and then it drops off, and then it increases. I wonder if that's like, I wonder if that coincides with like bot bans and stuff. It's like Blizzard goes and bans a bunch of bots, and the quantity drops, and then they come back. I don't know. I do not know. It's kind of funny though. We were finally almost through this. We'll get this stuff. And then we got to do all these things here, but that won't take too long. That's something I guess kind of keep an eye on. Just, I mean, I guess that's where something like trade skill master TSM comes in handy, right? Scan and see what older stuff is doing well, what you can craft up and all that stuff. Yet another reason I should get TSM, I guess, right? I'm going to learn it one of these days. Instead of just talking about it every stream, I'm going to actually do it. And it's going to be crazy. Man, we got a lot of stuff here. Let's do the volatiles. Like this part's a little annoying with thaumaturgy. You start getting the smaller stacks of stuff and you got to keep switching back and forth. But that's okay. Still not as time consuming as The weaver cloth, the bolts, the disenchanting, and all that stuff. But all that weaver cloth stuff's definitely got a special place in my heart, that's for sure. That's what I was doing when I hit my first million gold in the game. And then hit my first 2 million. All the way up to the first 5 million. It was just that, pretty much. Watching a lot of shows. A lot of Netflix. At least with this, you know, if I need to, I can just set it and get up and go do something else. Although knowing my luck, halfway through I'll get up and leave, and like 2 minutes later it'll stop crafting for whatever reason. Gotta sit and I gotta watch it like a hawk. As you can see, I'm super time efficient, right? Not really, but maybe I should set up another account though, for sure. I don't know, that'd be something I'll play with for next expansion, probably. Need to get another token soon. I got like 19 days of game time left. Hopefully I can hit my goal before then. I'd hate to see the gold total go down a little bit. That's alright. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Squirtle says, I hope with Midnight they revert back to the ability to fully level your profession from the trainer recipes. Also allow us to craft more without grinding so many materials. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I know, like, nothing kills, like, the motivation to do a profession, like, getting it up to, like, 50 or 60 and then be like, oh my gosh, I gotta rely on randomness or spend 100,000 gold to get it all the way to max. Says, maybe making it so the higher skill level you are, the less materials you have to use. That'd be pretty cool. That would be cool. Did I do the Myco Bloom? Wait, can we start with some of that? I don't know. Let's just do this for now. The Myco Blooms are at 12:45. Yeah, we should probably do that as well. Bismuth is a little higher. Okay. So we'll do those as well. Yeah, I think that's why, like, on the last expansion, I think it was, my guy didn't max out enchanting because he got to, you know, that spot where it got super expensive and just a pain in the butt to level up the rest of the way. Alexi, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Tufts or Thaumaturgy for Dust rank 2? I've pretty much switched to Thaumaturgy for rank 2 Dust, just because it's so much faster. I finally listened, right? I listened to everybody. And switched it. Let's see. Squirtle Master says, or they could have a tier in the knowledge trees. Yeah, that could be cool. Hopefully they kind of build upon what they have had for this expansion, profession-wise and stuff. I feel like with the introduction of the ingenuity, resourcefulness, and multi-craft has really been pretty nice. I know it's more complicated, but it definitely has helped out with how well professions, you can make gold with them pretty much, right? Squirtle says, in Dragonflight you started to rely on dragon knowledge and the repeatables to level. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Do do do. Click on that one. Yeah, you guys in chat should be proud. I've been using the auctionator a lot since you guys showed me last week. Getting to where I use that more than the regular default auction tabs. And I bought all the stuff. I didn't think I bought that much stuff, but I guess I did. Hopefully we'll get it up and get it sold pretty quick. Make all that moolah. Hopefully the prices didn't go down between the time I bought all that stuff and get it all sorted. That'd be bad. Hopefully it went up. Hopefully the prices quadrupled just in time for me to sell all the stuff. That'd be awesome. I can dream, right? Totally dream. See if we break the add-on again. I don't know if it was me that broke it earlier or what. Got a lot of mats though. I think see, blacksmithing was pretty good yesterday. No, like the core alloys. Sold a bunch of those. I put up a stack of like 500. I usually don't put up that many because it costs so much to list them, but I did, and it sold all of them. Although the prices have been dropping on that as well, but like the forged frameworks went from 127 gold each to 98 gold each. But it was still profitable to do. So I did a bunch of those. Mostly I just sold the alloys because I still had a stack of 500 forged frameworks to deal with. But it worked out pretty well. Alexi says, is dust through thaumaturgy cheaper or just faster? That's a great question. It is definitely faster. I am not sure if it's cheaper this way. I would imagine it would be probably pretty close. But yeah, mostly I do it because it's faster. Haven't spent the time, or I guess I haven't spent the brain power to figure out. Let's see if I can see on here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you, it is nice, really nice to be able to, spend an hour and get like 5,000 rank 2 storm dust instead of spending several hours to get the same amount, right? So for me, even if it isn't cheaper, I feel like the speed is a lot more important. But it's got to be pretty close, I would imagine. Oh, there's the one bot of the day. Frosted, you are the big winner. The big winner. Big winner of the band for the day. We always get that one person. Or that one bot from on Twitch all the time. Like, we haven't really had any bots on YouTube. Knock on wood, of course. But we always get that one on Twitch. That one every day. They're changing their messaging a little bit to avoid detection. Need to get my goblin, I'm a goblin bot. Get him get going. So he can declare war on those guys. That would be cool. That's crazy. I wonder if people actually spend money buying like followers and stuff. I don't know. Hopefully no one does. But I guess if no one did, they wouldn't be trying to, you know, spam all the time. But hopefully not many people fall for that. 'Cause that's not cool. It's not good. Doesn't quite work that way. Do. Do. If only it were that easy, right? Alright, we're almost done with this. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in, man. These diving enchantment costs are really putting a damper on my quest for gold. Oh, I hear you, bud. I hear you. I know, it's kind of... It's always great when it's going the other way, but as soon as it starts falling, it's like, ah, geez. I really... it really hurts. Enchantment prices, I mean. Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel ya. Like, yesterday, I felt that way yesterday. Like, after the stream, I was just like, oh my gosh. Just kind of bummed out about the whole thing. Let's see. Okay, we got that left there. I think that's everything. Okay, sell this stuff. Oh wait, you can't sell this stuff yet. You gotta craft up these things. Alright. Craft 53 of these. 16. Okay, hopefully that price is right. 1,600 each. That's nice. Jonathan says, saving a stockpile, hoping for an increase with next patch. Oh yeah? Well, hopefully you'll get a little increase or something, but I don't know. You're braver than I. Let's say. Definitely a lot braver than me. Sell half, save half. Yeah, that makes sense. Pretty much sell half, you know, get your money back out of it, and then hopefully, you know, the other half will sell for more later on. But if it doesn't, it's, you know, not a super big deal, I guess. But you're definitely much braver than me. I always like to try to get rid of... I don't necessarily like stockpiling stuff too much. Hey, AJ. Oh, hold on one second. Alexi. Yes, I also thought about thaumaturgy, but since enchantment still requires shards, I settled on cuffs for now. Absolutely, yeah, definitely cuffs and the shards is very important for sure. Alright. Hey, AJ, welcome in. How much did you spend on thaumaturgy? On this round? Spent on this round of me doing all this was... Today it was, what, 247,000 gold? So I spent today to get all these scattered materials. Look at me go, guys. Oh, look, 1,800. All right, we like that. Look at me use Auctionator. You guys did this to me. And I appreciate it, for sure. But yeah, to get all this mass, we spent 247-ish thousand gold. And we just processed all of it, and now throwing it against the wall. And hopefully we sell it pretty quickly. And I'm probably going to sell the dust I got from here as well. Just so we can see the gold total go up. 2270, that's not too bad. And AJ says, how much will you make back? Let's see. I sell everything, you what, 220 plus or 230. Oh my god. We'll give it a second. Okay. Well, I like seeing this though. Okay, we got 297,000, I guess. This, it was going so fast I couldn't do the math fast enough in my head. So about 297, maybe 300,000. So about what? About 50,000 back. And that took about an hour to process all that. That's actually pretty good. Seems like it's better today than it was yesterday or even the day before. But I like seeing it update in real time. Look at that. We got 121,000 pending already. I feel like yeah, that was probably about an hour, maybe a little longer than an hour. Cuz we were looking at some other stuff and I got kind of stopped crafting and stuff for a little bit. But yeah, right at 50,000 pretty much. Like 50,000 for an hour. That's actually really good. I feel like that's better than what it has been so far. And look, I still have a stack of that I need to process. I didn't even process all of it. So yeah, this actually turned out to be really good. Oh, come on. Always jump to cancel my crafting. I feel like I always jump when I'm like on a raid or standing in something bad. I always jump out of it. It's a weird habit, I guess. We'll have a little bit more to throw up here in a second. Okay. Do. Okay, and do that. Do a couple of those. And then we got enough to do a couple of, or one of these. And I think we're good now. Yeah. I have a 65. Not quite enough to make another blasphemite, but so far so good. Let's see. 131,000 still for sale. Got undercut a little bit already. Sure doesn't take long, does it? I wonder if it's just like the competition on the auction house is just going to increase from here on out. People buying less and people on the auction house more. Yeah, it's kind of... There it goes. Okay. Well, I don't like it when they do that. Here, we'll list that at there. We'll list at the higher price. Oh, I didn't put these up either. Do. Man. Okay. Selling some of those. See how bad we get undercut on stuff. Well, I guess not too terribly bad. We're just gonna let that cook though. We'll let it cook. I might check it later and see how it went. There was something I was selling yesterday doing this. It was like a stack of 1,000. It might have been some orb in it or something. But it's been a while since I checked it. And I went back to check it, and the items ahead, it was like 476,000 items in front of me. I was like, oh my god. Like, definitely gonna have to cancel that one. But now this is the bad part. Because now I want to go in and buy a lot more and get cranking with this, but he's only got 10,000 gold. So, gonna wait until I get some of this back. I guess it could be worse, I guess, right? Alright. He's doing that, selling some things. Let's go check on some other folk. Oh, let's see. Bearded lady, she's got 221,000 gold. Do. Wow, loading screen. Load, load, load. I don't think I have anything for sale here. Oh, well, Forge Frameworks. Let's see. What price is that on those now? Only 3 silver less. That's okay. Cancel that. I feel like a pro now. I feel like a pro. Oh, we're getting there. We'll throw that up there and see what happens. Well, I should have paid more attention. That bismuth I could have just sent over to this guy. The rank 2 bismuth is actually cheaper than the rank 1. That doesn't happen very often. See. I think I sold the other batch at 1250. I should have just sent them over to this guy. Especially if I knew I was going to do a batch of alloys. At least the alloys went back up a little bit. To 100. Not a big price jump. They were at, what, 98 or 99-ish yesterday. But that's okay. We can, let's buy, what, buy 5,000. Buy a few. But with it at bismuth at 1270 and the auction house price at 100 for core alloy, it's like I'll probably make about 9 gold each. Then the frameworks, but they were like, what, 98-ish? Oh, man. Oh, shoot. All right. Hold on, guys. I got to step away for 1 second. I got this phone call. It keeps coming in. So I'll be right back in just a second. All right, sorry about that, guys. Man, when we look at the phone and the wife calls more than twice, then you know it's something major, right? I was like, for some reason, her car, the steering wheel got locked and she couldn't turn her key, so she was on break from work, and now she's late getting back to work from her lunch break. So, but she was able to get it, and she's good to go now. Well, that's good. That's good. But sorry about that. All right, so we got some bismuth things into doing the bismuth, or doing the core alloys. Oh wait, okay. Like, do I have enough of those? Should have started this before going for the phone. That's okay though. That is quite all right. See here. That button. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I feel like our car does that quite often. I mean, not too. I guess maybe like once every 3 or 4 months or something. Maybe less than that. I don't know. It seems like a bit much, doesn't it? that's that's okay. Definitely get it sorted. Go through these and throw up some core alloys for sale. I might save back some core alloys for frameworks, but I still got quite a few I need to sell. Although I do need some of them for my guide for tomorrow, so I might craft up some. Who knows? I'll keep you guys guessing, I guess. We'll find out when we start doing it, right? Do. Still blows my mind how well the core alloys have been. Let's look at the bearded lady. Bearded lady's getting close. She's gained 759,000 gold with 5 million, 5.4 in and 4.6 out. That's pretty good. And all she's done is core alloys and forge frameworks. Well, that's super good. Yesterday it was what? 50,000 we spent on bismuth. And then we had, what, 2,000 in. Well, I still got like 300 forged frameworks I didn't sell, right? So, well, that number didn't look too good, did it? Oh, look at the stack before. Oh, you get feeling good about this, and then you go through the journalator, and it's like, boom. That doesn't look as good as I thought. See, that one we spent 43,000 on bismuth. And that was 27,000 we made, so. That's what, 152.78 plus another 90. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good though for basically just crafting a couple things. Nothing fancy, but it's honest work, right? do. About 6 minutes on our ever-burning forge and 4 minutes on our quick hands. Do. Get this all going. And then we'll be good. I'm happy with how the thaumaturgy turned out today. And I feel like we spent like almost, what, a big good portion of the stream just crafting stuff. But we're getting there. I know it always looks like people making a lot of gold and stuff. It always looks exciting. Like, man, how do they do that? And then just like doing this, right? And it's like, oh, it doesn't seem as cool, right? Okay. Phone ringing again, but it's not my wife, so that's good. Chippewa Falls. Definitely don't know anyone there. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get the Brewfest mount. And I think the chance for the bomber mount, I think the chance is supposed to increase every day you don't get it. By how much? Who knows? Might be 0.1% or something. It makes me wonder if towards the end of Brewfest we'll see a lot of people getting it. That'd be interesting. Interesting to see if we start seeing a lot of people popping up with posts. Do. 500. What if I could just do this whole stack of 500 and sell them all without having to relist? That's the dream anyway, right? I have to do another potion. I kind of wonder if next expansion, if they're gonna make the vial of quick hands quit working. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, right? We'll have to find out on the beta. And then if it works, we'll keep it to ourselves. It'll be our little secret. I wonder if they're gonna have another like the Weaver's buff. Gonna have another thing like that. That's what, 30%? That's pretty huge. But definitely don't want slow crafting again. Want it to be nice and fast. All the time. $35 seconds. We had what, 5,000 of these things. That's what we started with, wasn't it? I think it was 5,000. We got what, 670-ish alloys so far. So 500 crafts. We're gonna might hit 700 alloys from that. Maybe if we're lucky. Oh, it's stop. Oh, okay. 7 more crafts to do. Come on, Gabe. Oh, 698. That's okay. I'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. The game says, absolutely you will. Because that's what I'm giving you. Okay. We undercut on those again. Yeah, well, at least we sold a couple. Just a couple, though, but let that ride. I'm going to do a smaller stack. I feel like I'll be undercut a lot today on these. See, that's what, 250. It's what, 36,000. Then what, 70,000. We got 400 left there. Sold some. Sold one. Yes. We sold one. Hopefully we sell more than that. Go back to this fella and see what he's done. You find yourself alone, riding in green fields with the sun on your face. Do not be troubled, for you are in Azeroth. Oh. I would think I was be outside. That would be weird. Okay, we sold everything except for Blessing Blossom. See, how bad's the undercut on this? 6,000? See. We'll cancel it and relist. Might as well. That's pretty good though. Like all that stuff is gone. Who knows? There's probably someone buying it up saying, why are they listing it so cheap? Haha. I guess if I can make my gold from it, they can make their gold from it too. Guess that's how the world turns, right? Am I right? Alright, so let's look at this. I was pretty sure it's 240,000, but we'll just make sure. Maybe more. Oh yeah, 246,000, which was how much we spent on stuff. We had what, 297,000 or 295 or something like for sale. So yeah, I made probably about 50,000. That's good. I mean, it's not millions, but you know, stack up. Every little bit helps, right? Let's see. And poor Monopoly Man, he's just been kind of chilling, not doing a whole lot. But I guess he'll have to do shards later today. I don't know. I think I still got. I have to check the war bank and see. Oh, look, he's right here next to the war bank. Still got almost a stack of 1,000 rank 2 ones, so. Yeah, I'll need a lot more frameworks. I'll need more tinder boxes. I'll go ahead and buy a stack of those. So crazy how expensive these were so early in the expansion. And now they're just like less than 10 gold or 10 gold each. It's crazy. That should be enough, shouldn't it? 350. We'll go with it. Definitely a far cry from the like couple thousand each or something. Cool. And my goal for tomorrow with the concentration alts is to be fully prepared and not craft any rank 2 ones by mistake. It's kind of on a roll of doing at least one of those wrong, like every day. Or every concentration alt. I even did it Saturday when I wasn't even streaming. It was like, man. Alright, but I think I'm going to end it here today, guys. Hopefully you guys are making some gold. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. We're at 170 followers. We're trying to hit 200 there. We're getting so close to that goal. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we're about 1,800, a little over that now, I think. And we're trying to hit 2,000 subs, so we're getting pretty close on that as well. So, and Squirtle Master Kenobi, appreciate the super chat for today. Much, much appreciated, as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be same bat time, same bat channel, right? 9:30 a.m. Central Time. And we might go long tomorrow and see if we can stream the deep dive a little bit and see how that goes. But that's the plan for right now. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.